arrival is timely. Several ships from rival Klingon houses are fighting to control this system, despite its long standing as neutral ground within the Empire. I will not see this sacred place brought under the heel of any house, great or small.
This is a petty squabble between packs of rabid targs. Nothing more. Let them growl and gnash their teeth. There are more important matters waiting to be resolved. We should ignore them and proceed to the monastery, my lady.
No, I will not abide this. I will show them the error of their ways, and give them the chance to leave this place with honor. Should they refuse, I will meet them in battle.
Perhaps your words will reach these curs, Jula, but I'll keep my weapons ready.
Klingon vessels, this is Matriarch Jaula of House Volcan. You dishonor yourselves and your houses by fighting at this sacred place.
But that is a language we all speak very well.
I ask you now to stand down and leave the system. Remember who you are.
So, the great Jaula comes to Boris. I am surprised you have the nerve to show your face, woman. And you travel with Martok. He carries the sword of Kalis. A true Klingon warrior could seize the throne of the Emperor with such a weapon. No, I will not stand down. But I will give you and that old fool a warrior's death.
Bold words. If you think you can take the sword from this old fool, by all means try.
I will finish with him.
As far as goes, this package particularly and late. I think we've shown them the error of their ways. I'm sure they'll regale their ancestors with this precious knowledge once they arrive in Stonecore. Now, let's get on with it and do what we came here to do.
For once, I find myself in agreement with Martok, my lady. We have wasted enough time. We should go to the monastery now.
Very well. We shall proceed, before we find ourselves having to deal with more dishonorable Bachta.
We should be cautious. Jimpok may seek to curry favor with the monks as well.
Indeed, it is their words hold weight for many throughout the Empire. I shall meet you on the surface. When we reached out to the monks, their instructions were quite clear. Only Adetpa, Martok, and myself will be allowed to enter the monastery on this day.
I would ask you to remain on overwatch here. We cannot afford to be disturbed in the monastery. Should more of these fools arrive, I'd like you to explain our need for privacy to them, with weapons, if necessary. And if it is Jempak who comes to disrupt things, feel free to begin with weapons.
Once more, seekers come to Boreth. Will they find what they seek? Time will tell.
My brother walked these halls. May I find a path forward here, as he once did. A path to save the Empire.
We must be cautious. If the monks are loyal to Jumbok.
They are not. We're still breathing. If these halls were the home of traitors, we'd be on our way to Tovagor by now.
Matriarch Jaula, General Martok, Captain Adetpa. Come forth. We have many things to discuss.
Let's see what the monk has to say.
You know our names, Timekeeper. What is...
I am Tenavik, son of Vok. My grandmother was of House Morkai, and my mother served your noble brother with honor, as you well know. But once, I was a son of none, like my father before me, and the child you lost.
That is a secret I buried with my child. How do you know of it?
House Morkai is not the only holder of secrets, Matriarch. Now, if you are here to seek sanctuary from your enemies, I cannot grant it.
That is not why I am here. I seek the wisdom of the ages, like Takuvma before me.
I have spoken to many here with fire in their eyes. The same fire I now see in yours. They enter with conviction. Always. They leave broken.
Under other circumstances, we could speak of such things for days. Unlike you, time is a luxury we do not have. So I shall be blunt. Will you help us, or...
If you stand prepared to pay the cost for what you seek, I will assist you in finding it. Follow me. Come. Continue through these doors. Our path lies beyond these doors.
You are unfit to carry the sword of Kalis, Martok!
Dishonor yourself. For this, you will suffer. Arrived. Your enemies are a bold and desperate lot to violate the sanctity of this place. Perhaps their deaths will be a warning to any other fools who would dishonor themselves so.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that there's no shortage of fools willing to fight in a burning house.
Indeed. Thus we shall remain vigilant. When you are ready, you can conduct the ritual. and seek the guidance you desire, Jaula.
Where are the others, Tanavik?
Patience, Matriarch. What you seek will be revealed in time.
It is not possible. And yet, you stand before me now. Kalis, the Unforgettable.
And you are Jaula, Matriarch of House Mokai. Long has it been since your bloodkin came to this chamber, seeking the wisdom of great rulers long dead. And now it is your turn, it seems. Speak! What would you ask of me?
The Empire is shattered, and a mad tyrant sits upon your throne. How can I repair the damage done, and restore what has been lost?
So much like your brother, he too sought unity. He thought he could find it through diplomacy at first, but in the end, well, you were there. You know of his solution, and the price he paid for it. If I am to guide you, I must know your heart. To begin, I will test you against a great evil from our distant past. Fight with honor.
You seek wisdom? Come then. I have but one lesson to teach. It ends with your death.
Molo, I will send you back to Grethor in pieces!
Well fought! You remind me of your vessel's namesake. Take this, in honor of your victory. We have one foe that challenges all Klingons from birth to death. Ourselves. Your second trial will bring that challenge to life. Fight well!
To end yourself. One final punishment for all your sins. Are you ready? Let us go to Grethor together. No! You speak the language of fear, of defeat. I deny your spirit. I shall remain Klingon!
A battle hard fought, against a foe most deadly. Kavan, take the key and prepare. Your final trial, Klingon's soul, is measured upon death. If it is heavy with dishonor, the barge of the dead will deliver them unto Feklar at the gates of Grethor. However, if they have filled their heart with honor and glory, if they died a good death, then they will be welcomed in Stovokor. I would know if you are worthy to join me and our honored dead. And the one true way to know the measure of a Klingon soul is to meet them in battle. This shall be your final trial. Show me you have the heart of a warrior born! Show me you are worthy to walk the halls of Stovokor!
Despite the unforgettable, there is no greater honor for a Klingon!
Kavan! A glorious battle worthy of song, brave Ja'ula. You have shown me your heart, and it is that of a true Klingon warrior. The 3 keys are yours. Tenavik will know what to do with them. Now go! Bring glory to your house, and to the Empire! Kapla!
You honor me, Kalis. We shall meet again in Stovacor, and sing songs of glory with the honored dead. Farewell.
You returned to us. Did you find what you were looking for?
I saw Kalis. He tested me, and I was not found wanting. I was told to give these keys to you, Tenavik. Kalis said you would know their use.
I do. This is unexpected, but I shall abide. Though you have passed the trials of Kylos, your guidance here is not complete. There is still more for you to learn.
Would this involve a time crystal?
I would know more of your meeting with the man whose blade I carry. Was it actually him? Or some sort of hallucination?
It was he. The one called the Unforgettable. I faced him in battle, and I have the bruises to prove it. There will be time to speak of Kalis later. For now, we will follow Tenavik to our next destination.
Come this way.
This is Lucara. Matriarch, an enemy fleet has arrived. It looks like Gempox.
Signal is jammed. We can expect their troops soon. Be ready to fight.
Good. Perhaps Gempox will read them himself, and we can put an end to all this.
For Kalis! For the Empire! Attack!
This way. Beyond this door lies a bridge. Upon it are 3 pillars. They are unlocked with the keys you earned in the trials. As I unlock the pillars,
Tell me of the first challenge.
be haunted by spirits from your past. Should they catch you, they will come forth and attack.
Tell me of the second challenge.
The present will do what it can to chain you in place, and the weight of time will take its toll upon your body.
Tell me of the...
The future can be a minefield. If you run blindly into it, you may find yourself caught in its blast. Thus, you must be wary.
Trials, challenges. Is everything you do so complicated?
It has been so since the time of Kailash, General. It is our duty to honor the traditions of our...
We know what we need to do. Let's get to it.
must keep my focus.
The Navik requires protection.
Panavik needs help!
We must protect Ternavik. We must protect Ternavik.
Panavik needs help!
I must keep my focus.
I see I can still rely on you to do the hard work, Matriarch. That I might reap the benefits.
Do you want to kill him, or shall I?
Tread lightly, old man. This room is filled with time crystals. The monks might be displeased if any of them came to harm.
The only thing about to come to harm is you, Tachtek!
In a room full of time, yours is a
We shall see it some time, traitor!
I swear it!
You first. I've experienced more than my share of feats.
A typical woman, dancing when she should be fighting!
Your turnsport was standing by.
Another time, another battle!
Tachtek didn't like the way you died.
Ah! Run while you can, Makhui!
Pathetic. The wind does not respect a fool, and neither do I.
His good fortune won't last forever. When we catch him, and we will, it is he who shall experience peace.
This chamber is impressive. For a room filled with temporal weapons.
An interesting perspective. In this chamber, there is a crystal meant for Lady Jaula alone. When used, it will show her fate, should she continue on her current path. Not all are fated for greatness, and the truth is difficult for the mind to bear. And should you take the crystal from here, your fate will be sealed forever. A warning, Matriarch. The present is a veil between anticipation and horror. Lift the veil, and madness may follow.
Matriarch! Lady Juula, are you well? What did you see?
What you have seen is for you alone.
First I saw the end. The end of Kronos and the Empire. I then saw a matriarch of flames emerge from a pit. She held aloft the sword of Kalis, and all accepted her leadership. The houses of the Empire stood united once more.
Matriarch. A fitting description of you as leader of House Mokai.
Perhaps. But the sword is Martok's to wield, not mine. The fire pit seemed to be on Kronos, but I know of no such place. If it is there, it is well hidden.
Such visions can mix metaphor and reality in the minds of those who witness them. And yet, I believe I know what must be done.
Yes. I would like to hear an explanation of all that as well. Especially as the one who currently carries the Sword of Kalis.
Your concern is understandable. I will explain once I believe it is safe to do so. Your enemies may be preparing another attack as we speak. Come. All will be revealed soon. Today, I will avenge my brother. You will not leave here alive.
Your brothers died as traitors. You will join them soon enough. Brothers called. Join them in death.
So many sons of none have faced similar fates, used as weapons, sacrificed by the sons of houses Kratos. We should keep moving. Come with me. Our destination is not far. Come with me, warriors.
Seems familiar to me. I think I saw it in my vision.
That is probably no coincidence, my lady. Tenavik, why have you brought us here? What is this place?
Some time ago, this chamber was used to create a clone of Kalish the Unforgettable.
Why would you bring us here? Do you mean to make another clone of Kalis?
No. The clone of Kalish served the Empire well. He was the warrior we needed then. The clone we mean to bring forth is a warrior fit for today's battles.
Is that wise? Why bring a clone of another long-dead leader to life?
You know the power of legend quite well, General. The weapon you carry speaks to that. Your objective is noble, but the odds against you are great. With a warrior of legend at your side, your chances for victory grow considerably. Come, we have much to do, and another attack could happen soon. First, I need you to open the cloning pit. Next, open the floodgates.
Lava. Fire from my vision?
Time is the fire of which we are born. Everything is in place. We are prepared.
Then proceed. Bring your legendary warrior back to us tonight. I look forward to meeting you. I remember her. How proud she was to stand at my brother's side during the war with the Federation. The battles she fought to preserve his vision, no matter the cost. She was a great and powerful leader. One of the few strong enough to become Chancellor. You chose your legend well, Tenavik.
I do not understand. She does not wake. So
How are we to find a missing soul?
There are ways this could be done, my lady. Some of the great secrets known to our house border on the supernatural. I will need to conduct some research at one of our secure facilities to learn more.
I am beginning to see why the people of Nimbus 3 called you a witch. Very well. If this can be done, let us do so, while we still can.
we shall safeguard Lorel within this chamber, while you do what must be done.
Guard her well, Tenavik. We will return as soon as we can.
Our ships are ready to beam us up.
Kavan, you have held the line well, I see. It was, in several ways, though there is more work to be done. I will debrief you once we have dealt with our enemies in battle. My crew tells me you fought well, a compliment not easily earned.
There will always be more. He did what I needed him on. He stalled your advance long enough for reinforcements to arrive, and for that, I will honor him. Once I have killed you, of course. You and the rest of that pathetic rabble.
Indeed. And I have grown weary of his vain, empty threats. The time for battle has arrived.
We have bigger things to deal with than a car. But since he has put a fleet in our way, I will be happy to destroy it, and him, before we move on. Fight well, and with honor!
I'm surprised you aren't running in terror. Remember what it means to be Klingons after all!
We have never forgotten. Unlike worm.
One final gift, my lady.
We have a problem. Akar's final gift was a new virus, custom-made for the Lucara. Critical systems are failing throughout the ship, including the antimatter containment fields. Not in the time we have left. And, thanks to Akar, our escape pods are offline. We are unable to abandon ship.
Get out of there!
The Lucara. She carried me safely to this time, served me well in so many battles. To come so far, achieve so much, only to be taken from me by a treacherous coward. I will not forget, and I will avenge your loss, Lucara. I swear it. That craven Vec will no doubt call for aid from Jimpak, and we have a great task to prepare for. We must leave this place, and
I believe the matriarch has a way forward, though not without cost. She is prepared to use what she has learned. But first, there is the matter of Lorel and her missing soul. One day, Ju'ula must go to Qonus and confront Jompok, but not today. Where she must go next, I believe that will be a strange journey indeed. I will contact you once I have completed my research. We would be honored to have you at our side for the next challenge that awaits us.
Something.
Congratulations, Admiral.
The time has come at last. With the aid of Tenavik and the monks of Boreth, we are ready to take the next step on this strange journey. We are ready to restore the soul of Lorel. Come to the monastery on Boreth as soon as you can. Lady Ju'ula, General Martok, and I will be waiting for you there.
Something you need?
unusual. I ask that you hear me out before making any sort of judgment. Tenavik believes that the soul of Laurel was not restored to her clone because it is trapped within the depths of Grethor. Based on my own research, I am inclined to agree with him. We aren't sure. What I do know is Lady Jeula wants to take a spiritual journey to Grethor to liberate the soul of Laurel. Tenavik has assured us that such a journey is possible, and is willing to facilitate the process. While some of us have our doubts, Jeula is convinced she must do this, and so, here we are. If necessary, yes. She requests that you join her on this journey, however. You and General Martok.
I would like to see if such a thing can be done. If it is possible, Jeula will need all the help she can get in a place filled with the worst pieces of Baktag ever to call themselves Klingons. Speaking of Jeula, she wanted a word with you once you arrived.
You have arrived. Good. We have a challenging journey ahead of us. Tenavik can explain more about it to you.
It will be a challenge, one that will test your body, mind, and soul. Even the strongest of warriors can fall on such a journey. It is not a path to be traveled lightly.
The future of the Empire is at stake. Laurel can guide us to victory over Jempak. For that, I will do what must be done, even if I have to destroy Fekla himself.
To enter Grethor, you'll need to be on the precipice of death. The fumes of this incense will allow you to enter a death-like comatose state. That is when your journey will begin. Aditpa and I will monitor your bodies from here.
This does not seem like Grethor.
This is not Grethor. This is Koth.
The Void. Why are we here?
Perhaps we are here because our fates are not yet decided.
But the ritual... Wait! Something approaches from the mists.
What brings you to a place where neither honor nor dishonor reigns? I do not know you. You, I know from tales of the past. Jeula, sister of Tukuvma, the matriarch of House Mokai. But you, General Martok, I will never forget you. Why are you here? I must admit, I am surprised to see you here, Martok. Did your friends in the Federation finally convince you to do something less than honorable before you died? Was it Cisco? Or was it your good friend Worf, the treacherous son of Moog?
Who are you, Pratach? And why are you... Wait. Those eyes. I have seen such eyes before.
Yes, you have. For this is Gowron, son of Morel, son of Akar. And to answer your question, I am not dead yet, Gowron. My allies and I are merely passing through.
Passing through, are you? There are but 2 destinations you can reach from Koth, and I'll wager you're not traveling to Stovokor. You mentioned my ancestor, Akar. He served House Mokai during the war with the Federation. Does your little journey have something to do with him?
It does not. Though I suspect his treachery is the reason you are here now, Gowron. After all, the dishonor of the father also dishonors his sons and their sons for 3 generations.
I must admit.
Yes, you have.
Passing through,
It does not.
You are many things, Martok, but a liar is not one of them. If I had any doubt of that, I would kill you where you stand for insulting the honor of my grandfather. So, Akar's dishonor has kept me trapped in this wretched place. Not the fate I had expected.
Indeed. Grethor, our destination. You said it could be reached from here. Do you know the way?
I do. I can guide you there if you wish it.
Wait. The Gowron I knew would not aid anyone if it did not benefit him in some way. What scheme are you hiding behind this sudden act of benevolence?
Look around you, Martok. There is little to do in this place but brood and despair. I'm taking you there for my amusement. And perhaps there may be a way out of this place. If there is, I would find it. Even if I have to march at your side to do so. Does that satisfy you? Or shall we stand here for eternity and ponder my motivations? This is the barge of the dead, laden with souls bound for Grethor. You'll want to announce yourself to Kotar. It is unwise to vex the ferryman.
The legends of the ferryman are true. You are Kotar, the first Klingon, slayer of gods.
I am. And you are Ja'ula, kinswoman of T'Kuvma, matriarch of your house. It is not your time. You should not be here. Explain yourself.
My allies and I seek the soul of another. One who should be in Stovokor, but now dwells in Grethor.
It is not your time. Norel. I know no Norel. But I know you, Ja'ula. You left me to die in a Starfleet prison. Oh, you rescued your pet, Akar. But not a lowly Beck, trapped in his cell. And during your raid, an explosion exposed myself to the cold void of space. And so I died, dishonored. Begone! I have nothing more to say to you.
That was no way for a warrior to die. It is a fate I narrowly avoided several times myself. Come, let us see what the others know.
Rarel, here? Kiyah! I may be a coward, but you are an idiot. Everyone knows that Laurel is in Stovocore. As for you, you will have an eternity in Grethor to find wisdom, fool. But the lessons that await you will not be pleasant.
Mind your tongue, or I will throw you overboard and feed you to the Koskari. Lady Jaula, this is getting us nowhere. Perhaps a more direct approach.
Out of respect for the ferryman, I will refrain from such measures until they are necessary. Come, let us see if one of the others has something besides rage or the bluster of a coward to offer up.
Lady Jaula and General Martok, the architects of my downfall. My house swore allegiance to you, but I saw your crusade against Jempok, but the folly it was. I refused your call to arms at Gorath, and for that, my first officer killed me and took my place as captain. I shall enjoy watching the two of you suffer for the rest of time.
You dishonored your house and your crew. You forgot what it meant to be Klingon, Captain. And now, you go to pay the price for that. Step away from me now, or your suffering will begin before you walk through the gates of Grethor.
Wait your turn. I shall have my vengeance before all others. I do not know who sent you here, Julia, and I do not care. My wish for vengeance has been granted, and I will stain the deck of this barge with your blood!
Fight! Fight!
You dare?
Enough! You shall earn no salvation through combat here. Ferryman has spared you. For now. Do not think you will rest easy once we reach Grethor. I will find you, and I will have my revenge. This I swear.
Bold words. But I think you'll find that Feklar has plans for you, as he does for all traitors. We're done here. Leave this wretch to his fate.
The glory of combat, brief as it was. It felt good to engage in battle once more. To be Klingon.
So, there is still something within you that knows what it means to be a warrior. You were the Gowron of old, before the Chancellorship changed you, as it did me, as it did Jempok. And perhaps Laurel.
Interesting. You became Chancellor after I fell in battle? Tell me you killed Worf to do so, or that would have been glory!
I did not. Worf still lives, and serves the Empire to this day. I hope you can handle such a disappointment, Galron.
Let us ask the ferryman how much longer it will be until we get to Grethor.
You fight with purpose, Jaula. Honor to you and your house. I think we shall not meet again, and that gladdens my heart. It will be some time before we arrive at Grethor. Tell me of the soul you seek. I would know your story, so I can sing it to the dishonored, to remind them of who they were, of who they could still become.
I seek Laurel. She was once called Mother, a great warrior and leader of the Empire. I would liberate her soul. I strive to remove a tyrant from the Emperor's throne, and her counsel will help me to do so. This is why I journey to the halls of Grethor, ferryman. For the Empire, no risk is too great.
I have seen her. Once, she stood not far from where you stand now. She did not speak. She did not have to. But I saw in her the same pain that I carry in my heart. You can find her in Grethor. if the denizens do not end you first. But finding her and liberating her from that wretched place are two different battles. May you find success in both. That is not my tale to tell. Find Laurel, make her story and yours as one, and fight with all your conviction. Then, and only then, may you find a way out of Grethor, for yourself and for the realm.
So there is a way out of Grethor. Tell me, ferryman, how can I find my way in? The gates are locked to me. My path out of Koth has been blocked by the dishonor of my ancestors. But if I can enter Grethor, I can find the liberation that Jaula and her allies seek for Laurel. Speak!
I will tell you only this. Your story has not ended, Gauron, son of Morel. The scales can be shifted yet, for good or for ill. Now, leave me to my duty. I will call upon you when we draw near to Grethor. Until then, know your place. Do not forget that I am master of this vessel. It is unwise to test my authority here. We have arrived. I will wait for you and your allies here, Jaula. Should you succeed, return to me here, and I will ensure your song does not end in Grethor.
You honor us, Kortar, first of the Klingons. We will not keep you waiting long, so it does. Prepare for battle. Our greatest challenge awaits.
You will find no one to block your entrance at the gates of Grethor, warriors. Get it out. That will be the challenge.
Gauron, a pity you cannot join us. I suspect you would find more entertainment past those gates, in the depths of Grethor itself.
I do not doubt that. Soon Fekla will know the frustration of dealing with a Klingon too stubborn to die. Glory to you and your house. Fight with honor, and if necessary, die well. Kapla!
The time has come. Go now, warriors. Your destiny lies beyond those gates. We shall see. The halls of Grethor have crushed many a soul. I hope yours do not join their ranks. As for you, Gauron, I would have words with you before we depart.
Look at these pathetic wretches, reporting for damnation like it were duty.
There are the gates. Let us see if entering Grethor is
It's going to be like searching for a broken ship in the Briar Pack.
We do not seek a mundane soul, General. Few Klingons do not know of Laurel. I do not think a warrior of her caliber would go unnoticed, especially in a place like this. Come, let us speak to others here. It should not take long to find Laurel.
Ah, more newcomers. This place, oh, it stinks. It's loud and teeming with demons. That said, at least it's warm. Unlike Rura Pente, where I froze to death in a cell. I suppose that is better than filling the belly of a jackal mastiff.
We are looking for Laurel.
Can't say I have. Sorry. Don't make that face at me. See that man atop the stairs? The one surrounded by she-demons? He's called Kutiv. Seems to be a player in here. You might ask him about Laurel.
It's easy. You see, it's what souls to devour. Help with that. No, not my soul, you insufferable harpy. Behold, you come what it is. Come
Listen closely, Batak. We seek Laurel. Have you seen her? Speak now, before I feed you to your charming...
You wouldn't! Wait. Would? I can see it in your eyes. I have not seen this Laurel. Vought, you need to talk to Vought. If there's anyone who knows about this, it's her! Please don't feed me to the she-demons!
Vought must be further in. Let us head through these doors and...
Kutep sent you? Impressive. I sent my she-demons down to eat him. The silver-tongued bastard must have talked his way out of their bellies. Never mind that. Why are you bothering me? Exactly. Someone who looks a lot like Laurel has been seen around. Quiet type. Keeps to herself. That's not an easy thing to do around here. Someone like her could pull it off, I suppose.
Indeed. Where can we find her?
Ask Lothar. I run my little corner of things, and that's all. She's elsewhere. And for that, you need to talk to Lothar. Unless you want to take it up with Veglar, of course. Ha!
Ah, the newcomers with so many questions have made their way to me at last. Allow me to welcome you to the Hall of Treachery. A tragic name, really. We aren't all bad here. Newcomers are quite popular, you know. You've been watched since you set foot past the gate. Can you blame us? We enjoy such amusement whenever we can in Russia. But enough of that. You have questions, yes? Ask away.
If you've been watching us, you know why we're here. Laurel. Does she dwell within your domain, or not?
Calm yourself, gentlemen. Yes, I know who you are. The great and terrible Martok, Butcher of Zenkat 3, the one I doom, and so forth. Your reputation precedes you.
Enough. You still haven't answered his question, Lothar. Tell us where we can find Laurel, and you'll never see him.
Well, this is embarrassing. But I'm afraid I lost Laurel in a game of poker. Do you know it? Human game. Quite popular. I lost Laurel to Morta. If you're interested in her, you'll have to do it with him. You're good at cards.
What? Laurel? I don't know her. There must be some sort of mistake. Gambler? No. This is Lothar's work. I'm sorry. You've been played. We've all been played. And now we're gonna suffer for it.
I told you on the bar that vengeance would be mine. What I meant was, vengeance would be ours.
You're the finally run out, Varnock.
Try to die well, Death.
I was wondering if they'd make their move. Now I know.
I will fight them. Have they added another to their ranks?
I think the fifth arrival is on our side.
He's almost poetic. Traitor.
Prepare to meet your end!
I really have been for them. And now you have found them. We need to talk. Jaula, sister of Tekuvma, I know your story well. How you rose to power in House Mokai, your conflict with your brother, and your bold crusade against the Federation during the war. Even after my death, I heard tales of your exploits. You have made and ended a great many enemies. Many of them now dwell within these halls. I know why these souls are here. What I do not know is why you are here. It is not your time.
If you have heard of my exploits, you know of my clash with the tyrant Jempak. Once he held the office you brought honor to, but it was not enough to sate his lust for power. Now, he calls himself Emperor, and has shattered the great work of my brother. The empire you led with honor is now divided, on the verge of collapse. I am here because I want to restore you to the realm of the living, to help me save it.
Your brother often spoke of your boldness. I suspect he might have understated it somewhat. What you seek is not impossible, but I question the need for such a thing. Why seek to restore me from the dead when another former Chancellor still breathes? Of what use am I when General Martok, a warrior fit to wield the sword of Kalish, stands at your side?
It appears you've heard of my exploits as well, Chancellor.
As you should be, General. You have served the Empire with honor, and yet you are reluctant to reclaim the office you once held. Why else would you be here now? I do not blame you. I know too well of the great burden that office brings, and the terrible sacrifices it often demands. Word travels fast here. Your enemies will be on the move. If you do not return to the realm of the living soon, they will strike. Even the greatest warriors can die here. You should leave while you are still able to do so.
Join us. Together, we can liberate you from this place and restore you to life, as Kalis once was.
No, I cannot leave this place. It is a matter of honor. Once, I dwelled in Stovokor among the honored dead. But Vok, my greatest love, was denied entry. He was denied an honorable death, and thus his soul was sent to Grethor. I could not bear that, and so I came here and bargained with Feklar for his release. In exchange for Vok's freedom, I offered to take his place. As you can see, my offer was accepted. This is why I cannot leave. To do so would dishonor the agreement, and condemn us both to eternal suffering in Grethor. You have traveled here in vain, Jaula. I cannot help you.
No, I saw it. The crystal showed me the future, and you are a part of it. If you could strike a bargain with the Master of Grethor, so can I. I will find Feklar and secure your freedom, or die.
I have seen such determination before, in the eyes of your honored brother. So be it. I will take you to Feklar. There we shall see how strong your resolve truly is. The stairs beyond those doors lead to Feklar's hall.
Feklar. This ought to be...
The guards do not seem to be opposed to our passage.
They aren't here to keep us away from Feklar. They're here to keep us from escaping.
There is no place for hope. Here. There is only pain. Offer my gratitude to you. Many fresh souls have arrived here of late, thanks to you and your imperial nemesis. Because of this, I will hear what you have come so far to say. Come forth, speak. What would you ask of the Lord of Revel?
Lord Vekla, I come before you to bargain for the soul of Laurel. I would liberate her from these halls.
Such impudence. You think you are worthy of commerce with me? My good lady, I am inclined to disagree. Violently.
The ferryman killed many a guard by himself. Together, we should be able to finish off Nexus.
Watch out! He's calling in tormented souls to fight us as well!
I can see now why my halls are filled with your slave souls. Souls are how strong enough to withstand the power of Nexus. Lord of Revel. You have provided me with great sport. I shall heal. What do you offer in trade for the soul of the realm?
Lord Vekla, I wish to offer myself...
Wait! Hold your tongue, Jahula. Vekla! It's the soul of a chancellor you want. Take mine instead.
I accept, son of the realm.
Are you mad, Gowron?
Better to spend eternity with Klingons than to be alone in the void, even in a place like this.
Lord Vekla, this should not be Gowron's fate. I will deliver the soul that belongs here. His treacherous ancestor, Akar.
Unacceptable! Gregor is filled with souls such as Akar's. You will have to sweeten the deal.
Very well. I shall deliver the souls of Akar and Jempak.
That is more like it. I accept your generous offer. Deliver those souls to me, and Gowron shall be free as well. And now, I give you leave to go. Be gone. You are able to leave, but you won't be able to leave free. Whoever will be allowed to take the place in Stonehold.
I've dealt with Ferengi, no less treacherous than Nexus.
Be ready. Every soul in Gretel stands between us and the gate.
Let them come. If they want to die again, I'm happy to oblige them.
Be mindful of their number and their treachery. Quickly! Open the front gate! Portar is waiting for us on the barge.
That's not the only thing waiting for us on the other side. Get ready to fight!
There's the bomb. Hurry!
Of course, they have fire-breathing tar.
Portar, prepare to weigh anchor. We are leaving in a hurry.
Welcome back to the world of the living, and not a moment too soon. A few sensors detected energy signatures over Boreth. Fakiri portals. They're sending vessels through as we speak. Has her soul been liberated? Was your mission a success?
She was right beside us, fighting the whole way. Did she make it to the barge?
She did. I made sure of it. Check her vitals. Give me a medical update now!
Is done. She is restored, reborn. Welcome home, Mother.
Her life signs are strong. Reading brain activity. Yes! You did it! Laurel has returned safe and sound. Kapla! Right. 3 portals in total. Fakiri vessels are emerging from them as we speak. They're holding position for now, but we are heavily outnumbered.
Laurel's presence may be a coincidence. Since their return to our space, the Fakiri have made numerous assaults on Bareth. Until now, those attacks were repelled by the KDF. And now, with the Empire in a state of disarray, the defense presence here is minimal. The Fakiri saw weakness, and they seized the initiative. This time, they may succeed where they have failed so many times before. Indeed, if the Fakiri want to fight, they came to the right place. I will fight to the end if I must, for today is a good day to die.
Well said, Martok. I stand ready for battle as well. It will be an honor to defend this sacred place at your side.
You risked all to restore me to life. Honor demands that I fight alongside you, and I do so gladly.
So be it. We will make our stand here. Let it be known that we never forgot what it means to be Klingon. I will need to go with one of you, however. After the loss of the Lucara, I have no vessel to command in battle.
I believe I can be of assistance there, Lady Jaula. The monks of Boreth are not entirely without resources after all. Yes, but we will need some time to prepare. Do what you can to hold the line until then. Lady Jaula, Mother, please come with me.
Fakiri portal count remains at 3. Reading multiple enemy vessels in the system, we're outnumbered at...
Our first priority should be closing those portals. Until they're gone, our Fakiri problem could continue to...
I'm reading heavy fluctuations in their graviton fields. At the moment, they appear to be unstable, but they could stabilize over time. Until then, it is a weakness we can exploit. Weapons fire, especially torpedoes, will eventually destabilize a portal's integrity to the point of collapse. Firing a heavy barrage at each portal should do the trick nicely.
We need to punch through the ships guarding the portals before reinforcements arrive.
It won't take much to collapse the portal. Take them out!
with you, demon!
Don't open the blood wine yet. More Fakiri vessels are coming in from the last portal. That's the last portal. Kapla!
With the Fakiri.
Wait. Much larger than the others.
So they're not ready. They're ready. Yola, if you're going to do something, yell to hide. The Fakiri dreadnought is an impressive beast. I will enjoy killing it.
Calling all Klingon forces. I am Lorel of House de Kuvma. Join me. Fight now for the Empire. Kapla!
We can win this!
The nearest Fakiri left and destroy it!
Victory is ours! Together, we have protected Boreth from our enemies and returned she who was called Mother to the Empire!
Truly a glorious battle, my lady. The Fakiri will think twice before launching an attack here anytime soon.
Even so, things got too close for my liking. For a time, it seemed like there were more Fakiri in space than stars. Thankfully, the monks had that well-preserved surprise up their sleeves. Just where did you find that relic, Tenavik?
We have kept it here since my mother's time. Once it served as her flagship. We preserved it as a reminder of a Klingon golden age. We knew one day it would be needed again, and it seems that time has come at last.
Indeed. Though I yearn to command the Katinga once more, it has been far too long since I have done so. Space warfare has changed considerably since my time. Until I have reacclimated myself to this era, I can think of no better warrior to command this vessel than Lady Ja'ula of House Mokai. May you lead this vessel and her crew to glory.
You honor me, Laurel. Computer, note the transfer of command in the record of battle. For many, the Lucara was a symbol of division. May the Katinga serve as a symbol of unity, as my brother's vessel once did. Let the honored few who came to Borith's aid go now to every corner of the Empire. Tell everyone you meet what happened here today. Tell them that you were at Borith when Laurel returned. Tell them how we all fought and sent the Fakiri back to Grethar. There is much to be done. We have an empire to restore and a tyrant to depose. But now is not the time for such things. Now is the time to honor our great victories. Tonight, we celebrate, for tomorrow we may die.
Now that Laurel has been restored, she will be able to counsel Lady Ja'ula on a great many things. Though I have great respect for Ja'ula, there are always lessons to be learned as a leader in the Klingon Empire. And, in such matters, there is no better teacher than Laurel. Yes, with Laurel at her side, I believe Lady Ja'ula can lead our house to victory over Jempok and restore our shattered empire to glory. That battle lies ahead of us, however. When the time comes, be ready to answer the call to arms.